Tina Money Baby War. I called that when he said, I think he was in here. Bonnie, Mao, Tina Money Baby War. I called that when he said, I think he was in here. Who jam your condom? Chinchima, pray. In the yoga sound, Nantima, pray. Who jam your condom? Chinchima, pray. In the yoga sound, Nantima, pray. Say, I said, to me, your big can be my mayor, chammy, and to me, to me, yo, Marashiati, who betray my son, Benny, Chammy 30, very credit, I say, we won't if I rebuy, we super man, Nancy, I'm a jive, in my what's I see a book, when they behind, find me born a chammy, go be this year, man, on it, yeah, wouldn't me, yeah, I'll be yeah, me dream one, and just here, who teach me diamond, dark crow cry, I can't stand it. It's me, Gina, the Basso Summit to make it a cup, which are many, and suit me, who will be at just a while, so say, oh, what you take one, Miss Metia, take off on PM order, but you were the Abrafi cut off, a phenomenon, we said, who don't know your tomatoes, the Maco Pebiato, Jimmy is the same name, one and call Yamaboko Bogasa, which are Jimmy.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please, for the last time, please take your seats. His Excellency the President is almost here. Please take your seats so that when he arrives, we usher him in and we begin the program. So please, wherever you are standing, if you are at the cocktail area, if you're behind, if you are an invited guest, please come around and take your seat so that we commence the program. His Excellency the President is almost here. Thank you very much for your attention and for your indulgence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Posh Bay Band, y'all. Have a good morning. Whoa. Say me why, let me mind ya. Now say me why, let me want you down. Everybody sing. Oh, no, say me why, now I'm missing me. Now I'm missing me. Yeah. Now I'm missing me. Me there, what in your
How loud it's going to be? Is it very loud? Anyway you want.
Just say me my dear sweaty all day. Since every on was on the door, Bobby Mansu. I can see, I walk on do. Be the area I walk on do. Baby, you. Mind your woman, but tell me. Oh, hey. Says everyone wants to know. Obi Mansu. Says everyone wants to know. I want bring you. Oh, I never come here. Say, I want the arrow I got. Be the area I got. I'm Mary, so sad. Oh, I'm Mary, so sad. Oh, I'm Mary, so sad. Am I in the air? Oh, I'm a see what I'm Mary, I'm Mary, I'm Mary, I'm Mary, I'm Mary, I'm Mary, I'm Mary. Baba oh, Namba ubi rona nyabantero. Hey mama, hey papa, sigani nipa. Hey baba oh, baba. Namba ubi rona nyabantero. Hey mama, hey papa, sigani nipa. Yazumu yeo, yazumu yeo, yazumu yeo. Ganeko, ganeko, ganeka. Yazumu yeo. Sika na bola subawina, baby, you know, so who want what I'm birthday, I'm back. Baby, you're not zigani, me cross. Am I need a penny in the head? I'm a cross, as I never is a Azu, you're so you're my friend of one.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to welcome His Excellency the President. And as he joins us, I'll crave your indulgence to please stand when he's joining us, so he can sit for now. He'll be joining us shortly. And I would invite you to please stand when he's coming in to welcome His Excellency the President. Okay, His Excellency is coming now. So if we could kindly rise to receive His Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll please ask you to remain standing for the national anthem before the president and all of us take our seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take the Ghana national anthem. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, members of the diplomatic community, ministers of states, honorable MPs, our respected traditional leaders, invited guests, members of the business community, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this very important and historic occasion, the launch of Rana Motors assembly line. This morning's ceremony is particularly important because of two reasons. One, it represents a fulfillment of government's mission to make Ghana an automotive hub in West Africa, and we are proud of the strides that we're already seeing. It is also important because it shows that the private sector is rising to the occasion and responding to Ghana's drive for industrialization. And today, Rana Motors is the latest launching an assembly line, the biggest in Ghana. So it shows that when the enabling environment is created, the private sector will respond. And today, Rana Motors is indeed responding. But let us hear from the horse's own mouth, hearing from the Odemat brothers. It is my pleasure to invite the CEO of Rana Motors, Mr. Isam Odemat. Let's welcome Mr. Isam Odemat, who is, thank you very much. Please let's welcome Mr. Isam Odemat once more as he takes the stage.
Thank you. I guess those of you who know me well know that I'm far more comfortable on stage when I'm dancing and singing with my band. Alas, that is not to happen today. The honor will fall on Riella, the golden voice of Ghana. Fantastic. I guess you will soon hear her. For me, for now, I guess it's speechifying. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency, Deputy Head of Mission, Counselor, Embassy for the Republic of Korea, members of the Diplomatic Corps, honorable ministers, honorable members of Parliament, Nime, Name, our august representative for Kia Corporation, distinguished invited guests, members of the press. May I, first of all, express the deepest regret of our father, the chairman of Rana Motors, Alhaji Muhammad Odemat, for his inability to be here with us today. He asked me to profusely thank His Excellency, the President, for his unwavering support, more importantly, for finding the time to be here with us today. However, we've been able to capture him on video, and there's a few words that he would like to share with you.
Good morning.
Can we have the video, please?
Everybody, Your Excellency. Good morning, Mr. President. Everybody, Your Excellency, Mr. President, and everyone here, good morning again. Mr. President, I'm sorry I'm not with you today due to a reasons. I'm not in Ghana, but my wish is to be with all of you. Well, Mr. President, it happened that way, and now, as so far as you are there, it is a pleasant and good things for us to be yourself opening our Kia assembly plan. Your presence is needed, Mr. President, and we thank you for everything, and we thank everyone who is present. Thank you all.
Your Excellency, we are sincerely and humbly grateful. To all others, we appreciate your valuable time and your presence. Our father came to Ghana at the age of 13, fell in love with this country, and decided to stay. By 14, he was working for his brother-in-law, who would later, in the 60s, establish his own assembly plant for Toyota vehicles. Incidentally, this young boy of 14, who began his career with a local assembler, fueled by the great slogan our first president, Kwame Nkrumah, "Forward ever, backwards never," would one day materialize his own dream of building his very own assembly plant. Indeed, the largest and most sophisticated plant to have been built so far in Ghana. Once again, thank you, Your Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for laying the foundation to allow our father realize his dream. Rana Motors began as a humble metal fabrication workshop located at Aveno. Hard work and dedication soon paid off when Rana Motors was awarded the dealership for the Kia brand, the first, by the way, to do so in sub-Saharan Africa. It was never an easy path, as the brand was quite unknown. It required tremendous efforts to gradually change negative perceptions and shine a light on what we've always believed the people behind the brand possessed: the ability to grow and adapt at an unprecedented pace with a vision to become a truly global player. We owe our principals tremendous gratitude. Fast forward 35 years, and Kia is the fourth largest vehicle manufacturer in the world. With humility, we are proud that we can help deepen the relationship between Ghana and the Republic of Korea in promoting excellence. I would like to briefly talk about what Rana Motors stands for today. Rana Motors, as you may have noticed, is now the brand. The auto establishment, which is a one-stop hub and a center of excellence embodying vehicles and related accessories. In 2019, we went into partnership with GIZ and Bosch of Germany to build a training center on our facility that would enhance skills of technical graduates and artisans in mechanics, mechatronics, and electrical works. As of date, over 2,000 trainees have completed the courses. In keeping with the company's strategy to create greater visibility and presence, we have 5 modern showrooms and workshops equipped with the latest diagnostic and repair equipment, 10 mobile workshops, and a host of highly skilled engineers in our Accra, Tema, Spintex, Kumasi, and Takoradi branches. The cornerstone of our philosophy has always been to attend to our clients with the best possible quality of service. Hence, our unrivaled investment in spare parts and the continuous upgradation and training of our staff. Our distribution of reputable tires, such as Goodyear and Dunlop through our network of Vulco and Dunlop zones, is also worth mentioning as they complement our vision and passion for service. Our commitment to the safety and well-being of our clients has seen fit that we have now formed a partnership with the National Roads and Safety Commission. We could not have achieved all this without the hard work and dedication of our staff. From our chairman and management, we say kudos to each and every one of you who has had a role and has been involved in where we are today. We look forward to greater times together, inshallah. Our mission here would not be complete without telling you about this magnificent and imposing plant. I would now like to call on stage my brother Qasim Odeimat, who has been at the forefront of this project and is better placed to say it all. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Good morning. Your Excellency, President of the Republic, the Deputy Head of Mission and Counselor, Embassy of the Republic of Korea, members of Your Excellency, President of the Republic, the Deputy Head of Mission and Counselor, Embassy of the Republic of Korea, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nime, Name, the CEO of Kia Corporation Middle East and Africa, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media. As Issam said, we are here to witness and celebrate the accomplishment of a dream, one that is inspired by an ambition and forward-thinking government policy which aligned with our vision as a company. We present to you the outcome, a modern state-of-the-art assembly plant. We are very appreciative of His Excellency the President, his appointees and agencies for the great assistance offered as we develop this massive project. We are also thankful to Ni Amasa and his traditional council and all concerned in assisting us to acquire this parcel of land. Ni, if you remember, we had this conversation 7 years ago to acquire this parcel of land. At that time, we didn't know that we will have such a massive project on this land. And also, I believe this project will give back to Amasaman and its community in a big way. Thank you once again, Ni. A few months ago, by the directions of the regional minister, we were visited by Honorable Clement Wilkinson, the Ga West Municipal Chief Executive and his team. The talks we held were pertaining of the situation of the roads leading to this facility, and he promised he will do his utmost to make this happen. We would like to thank him and urge the government to give this matter all the needed support to ensure it is done soon. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this RM assembly plant, as we choose to call it, can best be described as a combination of Korean engineering technology and Ghanaian dedication, capabilities, and passion. In fact, this project has further strengthened my belief in our ability as Ghanaians to excel, to achieve, and to reach a place in the near future where we are completely self-reliant. The story of this assembly plant began by assembling all the best components. A massive investment in land and infrastructure, the highest quality and modern equipment, recruiting the most talented young Ghanaians engineers, giving them the best technical training and expertise from Kia, supplementing that training with our experienced head engineers recruited from abroad, and not forgetting the administrative support and guidance from the ministries and government agencies. This massive undertaking was completed to the utmost standards of quality and in record time. I would like to thank Malik, Mustafa, and the entire construction team for their hard work and dedication towards completing this impressive assembly plant. And now, I would like to share with you a video that will show how this project went from a dream to a reality. I hope you enjoyed this video. We know Kia customers have a growing confidence in the quality and safety of their models as we ship in from overseas. As I indicated from the beginning, what is assembled here is fully and duly Korean engineering and technology with no compromises whatsoever. It would be apt to say they are of the same high standard quality, same controls and assessment. Consumers can be 100% assured of quality and performance. In fact, for those of you who are interested, I will be inviting you to see the process for yourselves through a guided tour of this facility at the end of today's program. Beyond that, we shall make available assembled models for test drive by patrons in all of our showrooms. You only have to call and book for the test drive. Our sales team is on hand to assist. The plant you are in today might not be the first in Ghana, but it is certainly unique in every way. It is by far the largest. It is also modular, thereby allowing us to grow far into the future. And it is definitely the most complete. It is not by sheer coincidence that we have gotten here. It is by design. We are investing in the future because we believe in our country's future. I would like to thank all users of the Kia brand of vehicles in Ghana. It is your patronage and trust in our brand over the years that has brought us here. We at Rana Motors, with the strong leadership of our chairman and CEO, have achieved more than we could have imagined, and the future looks to hold more to come. But all of that would not have been possible without the many talented people that make up our Rana Motors family. As they could not all be here today physically, we thought they could share this moment of pride in Ghana with us in another way. By the way, that's just a small part of the family, the Accra office. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you again for your vision and for investing in a better Ghana. And I would like to say that I'm fully confident that with your leadership and perseverance, the Ghana Automotive Development Policy will soon be fully implemented. Thank you all for coming and for your warm attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Odemat brothers, Isam and Kasim. And we know that in the sons and the members of the families and the Ghanaian community and everyone supporting Rana Motors, the legacy will continue to thrive. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our respected spiritual leader, the National Chief Imam Sheikh Shaributu. Thank you very much for coming and blessing this occasion. We now would like to hear from our strategic partner, one of the largest manufacturers of vehicles in the world, high-quality brands that we are proud to assemble today. May I invite the Chief Operating Officer, Middle East and Africa Kia Corporation, Mr. Yasser Shabzor. Please, let's welcome Mr. Yasser. Thank you.
Thank you. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, the esteemed guests and ministers and dignitaries, all of our guests, the deputy of the mission, head of mission for South Korea, and of course, the members of the Rana family, the members of the Kia family, who are all building and operating here. Good morning. Really, it's a tremendous pleasure and honor to be here, to be part of this opening of this great new facility. The story of Kia is a story of constant change, innovation, and improvement. It started about 80 years ago when Kia started. And now, 80 years later, we are part of the fourth biggest manufacturer of vehicles in the world. And we are selling about 3 million cars every year. This happens through change, through innovation, through always moving forward. And takes us now to today, where we are also moving forward with a new strategy for inspiration in movement and transportation in a sustainable way. And the Kia story is very common. It's very common with what happened here in Ghana. Ghana also started for Kia about 40 years ago, when the Odemat family first brought a handful of Kia vehicles, actually in 1984, into Ghana. And then they became the official distributor for Kia in 1986. And ever since then, it's been a story of investment, of growth, of commitment. And really, they stand tall amongst our distributors in Kia, in Africa, and around the world. And it takes us to today, to this great facility. Biggest in Ghana, already producing the largest number of models for any brand. 6 models already, and more to come. What a tremendous achievement. And it comes, of course, not from nothing. It comes from a great forward-thinking policy adopted by Ghana for the future of automotive. It comes from a strategy for the family of committing to the future development of their own business in Ghana and for Kia's development. It really comes from all of that we have this facility. And by the way, as Mr. Qasim mentioned, this is a great facility. Make no mistake, Kia doesn't just allow people to assemble their cars. Normally, you would have to be Kia employed, Kia fully trained, Kia facility, Kia managed, Kia investment. This doesn't happen because the investment that you need in people, in training, in facilities, in know-how, and an absolute commitment that is needed to keep the quality right is tremendous. Many people cannot deliver it. Many people don't even try. But I tell you, this facility ticks every single box in terms of what we need. And it's a great, really a great tribute to the people who've invested, but the people who work here. I've had a look around. I've seen the vehicles that are coming out. Absolutely tremendous. Well done, guys. So the great thing about this facility, yes, please. The great thing about this facility, you probably figured, it's not just built for today. It's built for the future and built very much for what Kia needs it to be doing and what Ghana needs it to be doing. This is a facility that could be producing up to 70,000 vehicles. So we're focusing on growth. Kia is focused on growth. Ghana's focused on growth. Rana Motors is focused on growth. It's also built with sustainability in mind. It has a recycling of rainwater. It has readiness to take on solar paneling. Even some of the material that's used to deliver all these vehicles here has been recycled into this facility. Even this stage that we're standing on is recycled material from all the pallets for the vehicles. Very much in line with Kia's strategy for recyclement and for sustainability. Not just that. Actually, this facility can do not only more volume, but much more complex assembly than what's currently required. That's what's currently required by Ghana or currently required by neighboring countries. This facility will meet Ghana's requirements today, will meet the Ghana's customers' requirements today, but for the future, it will meet not only the requirements here, but hopefully requirements all around Western Africa. So we look forward to that. And we look forward to the day that this facility is exporting. But that's for the future. For today, let's celebrate what we have today. Let's celebrate this facility as it is today, because it's definitely worth celebrating. And I would like to let you carry on with their celebrations and just finish by thanking the Odemat family for their investment, thanking the Ghana government for their strategy, and really thanking everybody that's been part of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Shabzo. I'd like to acknowledge that this is really about made in Ghana. And if you can see this mammoth plant and all of these steelworks you're seeing, I'm proud to announce that the steel fabricated for this particular plant was procured here in Ghana. So you are truly sitting in a made in Ghana facility. Very soon we'll be hearing from His Excellency the President. But before then, we have two short speeches. It is my honor to invite the Deputy Head of Mission of the South Korean Embassy, Mr. Sang Hun Nam. Deputy Head of Mission.
Your Excellency, Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Michael Balfi, Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, distinguished representatives of the Government of Ghana, and distinguished officials from Kia Corporation Rana Motors, including Mr. Yasser Shabzog, CEO of Kia Middle East and Africa, as well as Mr. Essam Odemat, CEO of the Rana Motors. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great honor and privilege to be invited to this long-awaited Kia vehicle assembly plant commissioning ceremony today. First of all, I'd like to extend my warm gratitude to Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and all of you for joining this meaningful event. I would also like to express my appreciation to the Government of Ghana and the relevant ministries for their invaluable and indispensable support to this vehicle assembly plant. I hope this assembly plant would bring Ghana one step closer to attaining the goal of the automotive development policy of Ghana, becoming a fully integrated and competitive hub for the auto industry in West Africa. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the auto industry is crucial for the economic development of any country. In case of the Republic of Korea, the history of the auto industry dates back to as far as the 1950s. Korea, just like Ghana today, started its auto industry by assembling parts imported from other countries. Over the decades, the auto industry in Korea has been shaped by a mix of government support, strategic partnerships, and investment in research and development. Each and every one of Korean automotive companies, including Kia Corporation, has had a unique plan to success. But they all share a commitment to producing high-quality and innovative vehicles that meet the needs of consumers around the world. Kia Motors, which was founded in 1944 as a bicycle parts manufacturer and later began producing cars in the 1970s, is well known for its stylish and innovative vehicles in the global market. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is my firm belief that this assembly plant is yet another significant and meaningful milestone in the Korea and Ghana relations. The assembly plant will provide an opportunity for Ghanaian people to acquire technology and skills to manufacture their own vehicles and to create an environment for its own auto industry. For Korea, for its own part, this assembly plant would be the stepping stone for further expanding its auto market in West Africa. And in the near future, the AFCFTA will be the catalyst which will make Ghana as an attractive partner for Korean automotive companies to enter the African market of 1.3 billion people. Moreover, I believe the assembly plant would become an exemplary case of an economic cooperation between Korea and Ghana. The partnership in automotive sector should harness Ghana's rich natural and human resources and Korea's extensive technical experiences for expanding the fields where Korea and Ghana can collaborate. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, taking this opportunity, I'd like to commend His Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo for his outstanding leadership and performance in developing the automotive market and industry and supporting the construction of this Kia vehicle assembly plant in Ghana. And last but not least, let me also take this opportunity to thank the Ghanaian government, including Ministry of Trade and Industry, Kia Corporation, and Rana Motors, for their tireless efforts to bring this assembly plant project to life. Thank you, Medase.
Thank you very much. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Honorable Henry Quarter. Welcome. Thank you very much, sir. Under the visionary leadership of the President, the Ministry of Trade and Industry has been responsible for formulating the strategic policy that has made it possible for the establishment of various assembly plants in Ghana, including the latest, this one, Rana Motors assembly plant. And so on behalf of the Ministry, I'd like to invite Honorable Michael Ochirbefi, Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, to give us his statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Nananom Nime Naime, the Regional Minister, the Deputy Head of Mission of the Korean Republic in Ghana, Members of Parliament, the Board and Management of Rana Motors, delegation from the Kia Motors Corporation, members of the Diplomatic Corps, captains of industry, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I wish to express my appreciation to the board and management of Rana Motors and Metal Works Engineering Company Limited for extending the invitation to me to participate in this important ceremony, officially commissioning the state-of-the-art vehicle assembly plant. Let me use this opportunity to also welcome the Korean delegation from Kia Motor Corporation joining us today for this wonderful ceremony. The Rana Motors vehicle assembly plant is a landmark achievement that marks the rollout of the first generation of Kia Motors proudly assembled in Ghana. These are the exact same vehicles manufactured, certified and traded globally by Kia Motors Corporation of Korea, the original equipment manufacturer of Kia vehicles. The investment in the assembly plant by Rana Motors and its technical corporation operations are under the supervision of the OEM. Therefore, also marks a major leap forward to Rana Motors in respect to the company's transformation from a licensed Kia dealership into a bona fide assembler of Kia vehicles in addition to the dealership they operate. This commissioning will be the third vehicle assembly plant established for commercial production of global brands in Ghana that His Excellency the President himself has commissioned. The first one was the VW, which was rolled out in August 2021. In addition to Kantanka Automobile Limited, we now have 5 new assembly plants producing 9 brands of vehicles, namely VW, Toyota, Suzuki, Nissan, Peugeot, Hyundai, Shangan, SE Auto, and now Kia. All this happened not by accident or chance. We are profoundly grateful for His Excellency the President's steadfast commitment and support for the implementation of programs under the Ghana Automotive Development Policy approved by Cabinet in October 2019 to create a fully integrated automobile manufacturing hub in Ghana barely 2 years after the assumption of office as the President of this noble republic. Your Excellency the President, I wholeheartedly share your vision and commitment to fast-track Ghana's industrial transformation on the back of the state-of-the-art manufacturing in key strategic industries, including but not limited to agro-processing, automobile, pharmaceutical, textiles and garments, aluminium, iron and steel, and petrochemical industries. Mr. President, distinguished guests, the start of commercial production in the assembly plant is yet another milestone along Ghana's bold and ambitious journey to becoming the foremost automobile assembly and component manufacturing hub in West Africa, and a bona fide producer of assembled in Ghana global vehicle brands, which in itself is quite an important and worth celebrating feat. This day also goes into my own diary, the minister, in bold and capital letters, as it is my first. Here, I'm talking about the Minister of State. The first and the very first factory being commissioned since he assumed office as the Minister of Trade and Industry. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, coincidentally, last Friday, on a working visit to Tema Export Processing Zone, Free Zones Enclave, I visited 2 assembly plants in operation and was privileged to witness and receive first-hand guidance on various stages and types of assembly. Mr. President, Ghana is seriously on course. The only point we want to champion and move now out is that there's a need for the country to get an assembler in the area of component manufacturing. That is the most important thing that Ghana is working towards in trying to achieve the wholly, integration into the automobile industry component that Ghana is running. As a matter of fact, as it stands now, Ghana doesn't have a single component manufacturer in Ghana, which is not too good for us. So the ministry is doing everything possible to be able to achieve that by getting an assembler to venture into the component manufacturing industry. And very soon we are sure that will be achieved. In conclusion, I wish to congratulate Rana Motors for this noble gesture they've given to the Republic of Ghana by establishing this state-of-the-art facility that will champion the cause of the automobile industry. I wish you well, Rana Motors. On behalf of my minister, I want to extend a heartfelt felicitation to you and wish you well. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ochiribefi. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Akwesi Owusu, a free from Mensa MP for Amasaman. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. We're now going on to a very important part of the program. But the Honorable speech and the work that the ministry has done demonstrates that when there is executive foresight, a lot can happen. And on a lighter note, Your Excellency, when I was coming in here, the workers, the young workers here at Rana Motors cornered me and wanted me to make a special request that deserves an executive action, which is on a lighter note. That is the cost of wache. They are saying that wache is becoming a luxury commodity these days because people are branding it and making it Instagram worthy. And so one of them told me of a story where a young man went to buy wache in one of the affluent neighborhoods, and he was buying it with confidence. Wache, wele, egg, fish, everything. And when it was done, they told him 82 cedis, and he screamed, "Hey, Akufo-Addo!" And so, instead of blaming the president, we are looking for an executive action that will ensure that the cost of wache does not be branded as luxury so that it is affordable to all. But that's just on a lighter note, to show that when there is executive foresight, a lot can happen in the industry as we are beginning to see. And so, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor for me to invite our next speaker. He is a gentleman whose vision, whose foresight, whose reputation we are well aware of, whose emphasis on ensuring that Ghana becomes a manufacturing hub is beginning to bear evidence and fruits in all that we are seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Greater Accra Regional Minister, Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central, and senior officials of the Presidency, the Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry, and Member of Parliament for New Jabeng South, the Member of Parliament for Amasaman, Municipal Chief Executive for Amasaman Municipal Assembly, members of the board and management of Rana Motors and Metal Engineering Limited, the Chief Operating Officer for Middle East and Africa of Kia Motors Corporation, the Deputy Head of Mission of the Embassy of the Republic of Korea to Ghana, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, Amasaman Manche, Ni Amasa, Ni Me, Name, and members of the Amasaman Traditional Council, residents of Amasaman, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks yet another great milestone for the people of Ghana and for the Akufo-Addo government in our quest, first, to industrialize our country, and secondly, become the automobile hub in the West African region. It also presents an opportunity for me to congratulate Rana Motors and its founder, my good friend Mohammed Odeyman, for putting up such a magnificent automotive assembly plant, by far the biggest to be established under the Ghana Automotive Development Policy initiated by my government. Today has been made possible through a conscious effort by government to attract investment into the industrial sector. One of such is the development and operationalization of the Ghana Automotive Development Policy, which has the vision of making Ghana a fully integrated and competitive industrial hub for the automobile industry in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, the automotive industry is one of 10 strategic anchor industrial sectors identified by government as growth poles for our nation's industrial transformation. Against all odds and the pessimism expressed by some naysayers, we continue to attract investment into the development of an automotive industry in Ghana, with our country's automotive policy receiving rave reviews across the continent and the world. Today we are witnessing what will go down in history as another giant step towards Ghana's quest to establish herself as a regional hub for the automotive industry in sub-Saharan Africa. Rana Motors, with support from Kia Motors Corporation of Korea, the manufacturer of Kia vehicles, and one of the leading global vehicle manufacturers, has successfully established the only assembly plant for the production of Kia vehicles in West Africa. This facility has already offered direct employment to 50 young men and women, and it is expected to create some 300 indirect jobs, whilst contributing to the development of the local value chain for automobile assembly. The company, I've been informed, has the capacity to assemble some 30,000 vehicles annually, bringing the total capacity of domestically established assembly plants close to 100,000 vehicles per year. For me, this investment by Rana Motors is a strong indication of the private sector's support of my government's industrialization agenda and a sign of growing resilience by the private sector in these challenging times. I want to assure you, and indeed all private sector players, the government will continue to introduce sector-specific policy interventions which create a predictable policy regime and an enabling environment for businesses to survive and thrive. I acknowledge that a critical component for harnessing the full potential for an automotive industry is demand for assembled vehicles. As you may all be aware, I have directed, through the Chief of Staff in the Office of the President, the prioritization of the procurement of domestically assembled vehicles by state institutions to fulfill government's commitment of patronizing made-in-Ghana products. We're, however, mindful of the fact that the state alone cannot purchase the sufficient numbers of vehicles to be produced from our assembly plants, and would thus require Ghanaians also to patronize these vehicles. To stimulate demand for domestically assembled vehicles, we will soon be rolling out an asset-based vehicle financing scheme as it exists in developed economies to afford Ghanaians the opportunity to purchase vehicles from the Ghana Automotive Development Program. For the assemblers under the program, I assure you that we will continue to engage in discussions that will lead to the expansion of the market for domestically assembled vehicles at the regional and continental levels to drive demand and create the necessary traction for you to transition into complete knockdown assembly, which will be supported by component and kits produced domestically to feed into the supply chain. We have also shown commitment by implementing the zero rating of VAT on the sale of domestically assembled vehicles. This means that there's no VAT on the sale of domestically assembled vehicles, even to the end user, to make domestically assembled vehicles affordable. To implement the outstanding provisions within the Customs Amendment Act 2020, I've charged the Minister for Finance, upon the resumption of Parliament, to submit the required legislative instrument proposing the implementation start date for these outstanding provisions of the Act. The implementation of these outstanding provisions will trigger the full implementation of the Ghana Automotive Development Policy and drive further investment into the industry. We will continue to do our part to position Ghana as a strategic partner in helping the continent achieve the target of assembling 1.5 million vehicles per annum by the end of 2023, as projected by the Association of African Automobile Manufacturers, and to take advantage of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, whose secretariat is located in our capital of Accra, to exploit the bigger African market for domestically assembled vehicles. I urge all assemblers and the original equipment manufacturers to support the government's supplier development program, whose objective is to spearhead the development of an integrated automotive industry within the country and the region. The Ministry of Trade and Industry will soon be submitted to Cabinet for approval the Ghana Automotive Component Manufacturing Policy, which has outlined incentives to attract investors into the component manufacturing sector. The policy will also support our artisans within Swami, Kokompe, and other enclaves to upgrade their capacity to fit seamlessly into the automotive value chain. Ladies and gentlemen, it is government's hope that the incentives granted Rana Motors will translate into competitive pricing of vehicles for the Ghanaian consumer. We look forward to the transitioning of this assembly plant into a fully integrated vehicle production plant in Ghana. The project is yet another sign of the strong relations that exist between the Republic of Ghana and the Republic of Korea, which we appreciate very much and are determined to advance and deepen. I wish Rana Motors every success, and I'm confident that this project will prove to be a pivot in our drive to become an automotive hub, not only in West Africa, but also ultimately in the rest of Africa. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, Nime, I have the singular pleasure and honor to declare the Rana Motors assembly plant officially commissioned. May God bless Rana Motors and us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Your Excellency, we thank you for addressing all of us. We are motivated and we are inspired because there's so much to take from what you've said today, to take home and think about. We are most grateful, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we would like to give you something special. Something special that sums up everything that has been said this morning. We would want you to remain seated. Please, respectfully, no movement at all. No movement, because this is for safety. And for that reason, we are asking everybody to remain seated and enjoy this special performance. This performance we call Spirit of the Land. Spirit of the Land. Please enjoy this performance. Thank you.
Kamo yobuti yora wata kunyulungu banyora banyuro anna nyogo kaminyu banyogo mada kulungung angmaradao kulungung angmaradao kulungung. I am the traveler through many destinations. I am the wind that blows in all directions. The world is my heart, the universe my soul. I have ridden the horse of time and galloped through the ages. I have drunk the wine of here and there, dipped my hands in sacred pot. I am the ancestral storyteller. My tongue is heavy with many tales which I shall unburden. But before then, in keeping with tradition, allow me to pour libation on my tongue, that I may lubricate my glands to titillate you with my tales.
I have traveled to many places, and my journey today has brought me here to this community. A community of minds, of talents, of skills, of hearts, of souls, of dreams and ambition. There is joy here. There is creativity here. There is crazy here, but of the good kind. Above all, there is love here. Love for our land, love for our people, love for our future. We believe in Ghana that when we come together and work together, we can build together a truly great and prosperous nation. We believe that independence is interdependence, and that we rise by lifting others. We believe in partnerships, that with foreign technology and local expertise within this enabling environment that is Ghana, we can indeed deliver the vision of an industrialized nation. This place, this community, this plant is a testament of that belief, that we are planting a seed whose fruits we might not see in our lifetime, but whose nourishment would continue to nourish future generations. Because we believe in Ghana. We believe in the spirit of youth. And so, I ask you and all of you, do you hear the future banging? Do you hear the future banging? Banging a new dawn clanking. Clanking the old era dunking. Dunking, can you feel the tension? Tension stand in attention. And behold, the river. Behold, the river. Echoes of past glory and legacies, promise of future greatness. We are going. We are coming. Forward ever, backwards never. Forward ever, backwards never. We are going. We are coming. We are going. We are coming. An anthem of self-reliance. Operation Feed Yourself. We are going. We are coming. We are going. We are coming. This country is not going back, it is moving forward. We are going. We are coming. We are going. We are coming. This is the Better Ghana agenda. We are going. We are coming. A wise man once said, God did not put us on this rich country to be poor. And so we declare one district, one factory. One factory, one district. We are going. We are coming. Echoes of past glory, promise of future greatness. Manufacturing a Ghana beyond aid. Assembling the skills and expertise of our people driving a destiny of progress, of development. We believe in Ghana. We believe in the spirit of youth. We believe that when we come together and work together, there is nothing we cannot achieve. This is the spirit of youth. And so we say, God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. We are going. We are coming. We are going.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going. We know where then to get there. Boom, boom, see, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, see, 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 boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get. We know we will. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know, we know we will. Maliana, yeah. Maliana, yeah. Bara 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 baby ba, baby, baby yana. 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 Number one, number seven, number Chekono, Akono. Get number one, number seven, number Chekono, Akono. Get number one, number seven, number Chekono, Akono. It's all our, it's all, it's all. Isala tinambadi bambele, tinambai bambele, isala wo. Isala tinambadi bambele.
Assembly plant. Hello everyone. We are here. I just want to say thank you very much for coming. You have all been an amazing audience. See you soon. Roar from the lioness. By the way, I'm keeping the car. Bye-bye.
So the cars are making their way.
Call RM Assembly Plant. Hello everyone. We are here. I just want to say thank you very much for coming. You have all been an amazing audience. See you soon. Roar from the lioness.
So this is demonstrating one of Kia's technology, right? Video call from the vehicle, and the cars are now coming. We have the Cerato in white, the Kia K5 in gray, we have the Seltos in red, we have the Sonnets in blue, black, and we have the Sorento in blue. These cars have all been assembled here at this plant, and very soon His Excellency the President and our distinguished guests, the ministers, the MP, and our Deputy Ambassador will go and inspect the vehicles, and the President will give it his thumbs of approval. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a proud day for all of us as we begin this process, all assembled here, right here in Ghana, top of the range Kia. You'll find this Kia anywhere in the world, from Korea to US, from Asia to Africa. So the cars assembled here are of the same quality as anywhere in the world. So very soon, shortly, may I now invite His Excellency, the President, the Deputy Minister, the Regional Minister, the MP, and of course the Odemat brothers to please make their way to inspect the vehicles. Who knows? Mr. President might just say, I want to use this in my convoy. And of course, His Excellency the President is making his way with our dignitaries. Assembled here in Ghana, Kia vehicles at the Rana Motors assembly plants. So may we all remain seated for His Excellency to go and inspect the vehicle and join us. We believe in Africa. We believe in Ghana. We believe in the spirit of youth. And all that you have seen here is a collaborative process, months of planning, in fact, if not years, several weeks of rehearsals, including tens of people coming together. So please, let's all be seated and let's not crowd the presidential inspection. After the president, we are going to open the opportunity for all of you to go and inspect. And if you want to buy one on the spot, please, you are welcome to. We are here to do good business. And you should be one of the first to own an assembled in Ghana Kia vehicle, top of the range. And if I may just give you some of the features, the all-new Kia Sportage 2023, smart screen, and we saw that with the Wiyala core, 6-speed automatic transmission, motor-driven power steering, manual tilt and telescopic, comes in 8 different colors, equipped with infotainment features. Of course, we know about Kia's durability. So His Excellency the President is. And we have the plant hands here, the gentlemen and women who are working tirelessly to assemble these cars here. The Rana Motors team, if you are here, please wave and give us a shout out. Woo! This is truly a collaborative effort, and we can see some of the team members. It's really a proud day, and we believe that this is just the beginning. We are assembling, and we are hopeful that we go on to manufacturing. Even if it is a particular item on a vehicle, we are entreating our strategic partners to make it happen. We have a lot of wood in Ghana. We can probably even do the dashboard and other stuff, right? So a journey of 1,000 steps starts with one step. His Excellency the President is making his way back. Thank you. His President will join us to close the ceremony. The first part of the ceremony. Thank you very much. Please, everyone remain seated and let's thank our guests properly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We would first start by expressing our sincerest appreciation and gratitude to His Excellency the President of the Republic, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for taking the time to join us. Not only joining us, but for actually giving the strategic vision that has led to the building of this assembly plants and many more in the country. We wish to assure His Excellency the President that his dream is going to continue long after he's gone, and decades from now, Ghana would indeed become the foremost manufacturing hub of vehicles here in Ghana and West Africa, and Rana Motors will take the lead. We also want to thank our honorable ministers, the Deputy High Ambassador for the Korean Embassy. We want to thank our strategic partner, Kia, Mr. Yasser, and we want to thank our Nananom for joining us today. It is your land that we're using, and we are very grateful for you giving us the land and the opportunity to do this, and to all of you for joining us. My name is Chief Momin. I assemble wares and I manufacture stories, and it has been an honor being your host for today. And I may invite all of you to join us to do the national anthem, after which the President would unveil the plaque. So while the President goes, please remain seated whilst he goes with the dignitaries to unveil the plaque. Your Excellency, the closing national anthem.
God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Please remain seated while His Excellency the President. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. So with the powers conferred with me as the MC, I'm requesting that we allow should give us "We Believe in Africa." I'm going to go down and I'll get put in. Yes, thank you for coming. We believe in Africa. We believe in Africa. We believe in Africa.
We believe in Africa.
I want a 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yaga, yaga.
Ina mani yele me yele ye. Ina mani yele me yele ye.
Yaga, yaga.
Ina mani yele me yele ye.
Yaga,
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show some love for Wiala.
Thank you. Who do I give the microphone to now? Hey!
Yaga, yaga. Yaga, yaga.
Paloma, give it to her.
Yaga, yaga. Yaga, yaga. Yaga, yaga.
Say! Say! Oh!
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Nya, 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 nya. Ah, wanga, 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 wanga. Say! Oh!
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Ah, nya, 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 nya. Ah, wanga, wanga. You know what's coming? Say! Eh, 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 eh. Jump! Oh, 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 let's go, let's go. Eh, 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 eh. Oh, 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 oh. Anyone say? Oh, 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 oh. Eh, eh, eh. Oh. Come on. Eh, 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 eh. Oh, 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 oh. Eh, 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 eh. Oh, 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 oh. Come on. Eh, 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 eh.
You can all go inspect the cars.
Shake it, shake it, hey.
Shake it, hey.
Rana, Rana, here. Rana, Rana, here. Here, here, Rana. Here, Rana. Here, Rana. Jump, jump, jump. Come on, jump, 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 jump. Hey, hey.
Yaga, yaga. Yaga, yaga.
Yaga, yaga. Ladies and gentlemen, Patch Bay. Thank you so much. The choir.
Thank you, Wiala.
Rana, Mr. Kali. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Gaddafi, shout out to Gaddafi.
Please, we're welcoming all of you to go and inspect the cars. You're all welcome to inspect the cars. So you have a look at it. If you want to test drive too, we can arrange that at your convenience. So we welcome all of you to go check out the cars. And please make sure you network and have fun. Thank you very much. Patch Bay Band will continue to give us some good melodies. Thank you all for coming. There's also refreshments at the back. So you check the cars. Please, let's have some refreshments. We'll continue to entertain you. Let's network. Thank you. Hello? Hello?